Hey everyone, I'm going to read Journal 71. Like minutes ago, I finished writing it. It's okay. I realize that's not a very good sales pitch to get people to watch this clear through to the end, but like I hate sales, and like I hate marketing and other lies. And honesty is just so absent in the world, today's world. And so here's my little contribution to the truth, right? It's okay, this one. Now, if you're a huge Dragon Quest fan, a loyal, right, Dragon Quest, if you love that, Dragon Warriors, like more specifically, because that's really what I'm referencing as Dragon Warrior. So if you're a like devoted, loyal fan of that, of like the old stuff, and in addition to that, you're super into evolution, right? Then this journal is exactly for you. I mean, this is written for you, with you in mind. For everyone else, like it's okay. This one's okay. But I wanted to get it done because at the end of Journal 66, when I was chatting about Tolkien and his Balrog, I said that I would write a new journal, an entirely new journal, where I talked about what makes a good bestiary. And then I also said that I would wrap that up like in January. And then January happened, right? And then January stopped happening. And then February happened. And now it's like February something, and it's not up. It's still not there. So this morning, I like sat down to write it, and now I'm like I did that. Now I'm standing up to deliver. And after this, I will sit down again, right, to post it. And I would have been so much more punctual about all of this, but I just like life has been I've just been like so swamped lately, and just like bogged down with kind of like work-related stresses, um, and like bayed up and marshed in and like Fenlanded out. There's just so many, life has lots of things in it. I'm sure you've noticed in your own life, but I am now done. I finished it. I got this done. And so I'll read it now. Enough with all this talk. Journal 71, Sunday, February 11th, 2024. What makes a bestiary good? Hi, everyone. In Journal 66, I talked about bestiaries, and I wondered if Tolkien's Balrog descended from an early Pithecus. In Journal 33, I talked about my first mullet and my first encounter with Dragon Warrior. Both of those firsts occurred in 1989. That was years before my first Balrog sighting, and 1 year before Dragon Warrior 2 came out, which instilled in me an eternal fascination with bestiaries. I'd spend all recess long regaling my schoolmates with descriptions of my recent monster encounters: Medusa balls, sea slugs, evil trees, demighosts, carnivogs, and magidrakes. During art class, I drew pictures of them, and I continued those drawings during math and social studies. Did I complete my multiplication table? Well, no, but I drew an evil clown casting Firebane. Where's my geography homework, you ask? Will a picture of an Oswarg suffice? No. How about some goopies calling for help? Eventually, with two PCs by my side, playable cousins, I entered the road to Roan, and I met my first silver bat boon. And I must have drawn it 50 times during art and math and social studies. In today's Dragon Quest bestiary, it's called a Silvapithecus, a play on Shivapithecus, a Miocene ape. But to me, it will always be a baboon. One of Toriyama's finest designs, it's the mammal equivalent of an ostrich, an overgrown bat with flightless wings. A believable creature if we shared an ancestor in the Cretaceous, back when humans and bats split. Exposed to the right environmental stressors, that puny post-Pangean pseudo-shrew could have evolved into a baboon. Although Toriyama's design had forelimbs, hind limbs, and wings. So maybe we'd have to scan the even distanter past to find the mutual mother of our ancestral pseudo-shrew and its Cretaceous contemporary Xianlong, whose ribs served as the framework for flight. The point is, believability is what makes a bestiary good. As an art form, it's biological surrealism, an alternative evolutionary course that could have happened if you were to restart Earth at some earlier stage. The Miocene, perhaps, a hard reset. Earth hadn't saved its game in 10 million years, and the console crashed. So when Mother Earth reboots her system, all her progress, 10 million years of work is lost. It's just gone. And Lady Gaia is beside herself. What else can she do? She briefly considers abandoning the planet, but doesn't. Instead, she releases a hurricane of a sigh, loads her last saved file, and takes inventory of what's there. Some rhinos, saber-toothed cats, horses, sea cows, Shebapithecus, ostrich. Okay, there's something to work with. So she begins the labor of building a brand new menagerie. Fast forward to the present day-ish, and everything will be unrecognizable. Not the land masses themselves, but what roots and walks and swims and flies, that will all be completely different. It's believable that humans would appear at some point because we did, so we'll start with that. Humans exist. But what else could have developed? What are realistic lineages based on selective forces? That is a good bestiary. And to me, that's good fantasy. For books and movies and shows, video games are different, but it would take another entire journal to explain the difference. Okay, that's it for number 71. I hope that whatever bestiary you find yourself in, yeah, that could be your family, right? That could be like a church group, that could be school, it could be the workplace, whatever bestiary you're in. I hope it's like a good community that's welcoming and supportive, and not like filled with monsters, unless they're good ones. Okay, bye everyone.